Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangi. I'm sitting here this morning with my coffee, my cozy blanket, and editing this video. And I wanted to pop on here really quick because while I was editing the video, I started thinking about the 2023 garden, what it needs to look like. And what brought all of this on was I was talking about the series Wartime Kitchen and Garden. And I mention it and I show part of it in the video, but the reason why I bring it up is because I got from MIGardener, I got some sugar beet seeds because I want to learn how to make my own sugar from sugar beets. They are non-GMO, and a couple of reasons for that is one, we don't have bees here. We live on 1 acre, and the layout of our property, we don't have space to grow sorghum or cane, sugar cane or anything like that, but I can grow sugar beets. So I thought that would be a really great option for us to be able to grow our own sweetener on the property that we have. So with that being said, I talk about Wartime Kitchen and Garden. I'm talking about this thing that I want to do, and I invite you all to do that with me, to get your own seeds so that way we can learn together. And as I was thinking about this in 2023 and how we have learned over the last couple of years how truly fragile our food supply is, I decided that I want to have a 2023 victory garden. And I know I call my garden the victory garden, and I think all gardens are victory gardens, but this coming year, I want to be intentional about growing things, or at least substitutes of things that may be rationed or may be difficult to get in the future because of things in the agriculture industry that have happened this year and last year. We're not really going to see it until 2023. So with that said, I am really going to be focusing on a true victory garden. I'm going to learn about substitutes, how to produce them in my own backyard, and I'm going to invite you to do the same thing. As I learn things and continue to plan, I will bring you guys along for that, and I want to encourage you all to do the same thing. Doesn't matter if you live in an apartment, doesn't matter if you live in a condo on the beach with a bunch of sand. People have been growing food for years in different places, different climates, different spaces. You just have to get creative and resourceful. So with that said, we're going to get into the seed haul, but just keep that in mind. I did not have that intention when I got these seeds, except for the sugar beets and for the banana melon, which you'll see what I'm talking about when we get to that. But yeah, I'm thinking of coffees, teas, sweeteners, things that my family enjoys that might be difficult to get as the supply chain, as we have learned how weak it is. I don't want to have to rely on that to make sure that my family eats. So anyway, with that being said, let's get into the video.
All right. Hello, friends. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangi, and today I'm going to share with you guys a seed haul.
What makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine.
Some of this I can use now. Some of it will be for next garden season. But MIGardener, who I love and adore, I love his channel, I love him as a person, I love his wife and his baby girl, and they're good friends of ours, and we just cherish them. I have learned so much from Luke, and I also love their seeds. These seeds have amazing germination rate, and he posted on his Facebook page the other day that they were trying to get rid of their 2022 seeds to make way for the 2023. And there's rumors going around of there going to be seed shortages. And so I wanted just to go ahead and see what they had left and go ahead and get what sounded good. So that way at least I know I have these and then what I already have in my seed bank. I'm gonna share with you what I got. This is very, very exciting. I love seed hauls, don't y'all? So I got some cinnamon basil. Now I have never grown cinnamon basil, but I went to a local nursery earlier this year and they had cinnamon basil and it smelled so incredible that I thought, man, I want to grow that. That smelled so good. So I got a packet of cinnamon basil. If you grow cinnamon basil, let me know how you use it. I would love to know. I'm thinking, yes, it would be good in some recipes, but I thought maybe that would also make a good tea. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. Italian oregano. This is something that I never seem to grow enough of, and I just need all the Italian oregano in my life. I got another pack of some jalapeno peppers, but these are early jalapeno peppers. It says great variety for northern gardener, but it says variety ranges early dark green to red in color. Peppers grow up to 3 inches, prolific producers. Market More cucumber, just a really great salad cucumber. Love that. Grabbed a couple of Italian dandelions. These are super healthy for you and also very delicious in salad. Spinach, I love the giant noble spinach. It is probably my favorite. I also got another thing of rainbow Swiss chard. Rainbow Swiss chard is not our favorite green, but it is delicious. It is also beautiful. And, wait a minute. I think I just contradicted myself. It's not our favorite green. I said it is delicious. It's good, but we don't love it. Like, I think we like spinach better. But we just need more greens in our diet, right? Speaking of more greens in our diet, red Russian kale, also another green that's not our favorite, but it is good for us. And I would like to be able to powder it and make it into a green powder. Probably might also do the same with the Swiss chard. Okay, here's something I've never grown before, golden zucchini. This year, what was it that I grew? Oh, it was the purple cabbage. And, you know, cutting the purple cabbage, putting it in the basket along with the green cabbage and the red tomatoes, I told myself I want to have more colors in the garden next year. So, golden zucchini, never grown it, but it is pretty. And there's like a bajillion things you can do with zucchini. I also got some gray zucchini, which is what I grew this year. It did really well. Cocozelle zucchini, which has these beautiful stripes. I've grown these before. They also did very well for me. This is our favorite squash. I think I'm going to try to start getting away from the crook neck. With straight neck, I just feel like there's less waste because I find that I trim a lot off of the crook neck. But with straight neck, it just seems like it's good almost all the way down to the stem. So I'm going to try to grow those more often. These scallop squash are gorgeous and they are phenomenal. I did not grow any this year, but I might grow some next year. They're so good and so tender. I have never grown a golden Hubbard squash, but I do want to get into growing more winter squashes next year, Lord willing. Speaking of winter squash, these sweet dumplings, I have bought these before. I have started them, but I have not planted any. These are winter squashes that are small. They're more like personal size, and I thought these would be perfect for stuffing. Yeah, so I really hope these do well for me next year. I got 2 packs of those. I also got some blue Hubbard squash. Again, this is something that I don't believe I have ever grown, although I am suspicious that I had some volunteer in the garden this year. I think it's something that I got from the Amish to decorate with. I'm not really sure, but it looks kind of like that. So maybe it is, I'm not sure. I got a pack of the Danvers 126 carrots. This is the Homestead collection. The packs are bigger. It has this beautiful artwork on the front. I really like the Homestead collection seeds. Okay, so for tomatoes, I grabbed this giant Belgium tomato. I don't think I've ever grown that before, but The description was really enticing. It's an indeterminate, an Ohio heirloom, massive and overflowing with rich flavor, deliciously sweet, perfect for juicing, adding to sauces or fresh eating. Harvest before the pink color reaches the top of the fruit. So that sounded really good. Champagne bubbles. I bought these seeds for this year and I started them and then I neglected them and they all died. There are only 10 seeds in a pack, but the reason why this interested me was because it says that it is one of the sweetest tomatoes available. And so I thought I would be the judge of that. So hopefully next year I do better. Needed more Amish paste. These are my absolute favorite canning paste tomatoes. Yellow pear tomatoes. These are the most prolific tomatoes I have ever grown. I grew these back in 2017, I think. And I could not believe how much this one plant took over one side of my garden. It was incredible, and they are delicious and beautiful.
I'm really surprised by how invasive it is. I mean, this is one plant. This is one plant, and it has taken over pretty much the back row and this section.
Again, more color in the garden. Okay, I got these again. I tried to grow these. It was with the champagne tomatoes, and I neglected them and they died. 42 days. So these are like an early producer. They mature in 42 days. Really interesting. And a watermelon beefsteak tomato. They're large, fruits big enough you can give to give you a meal for the whole family. This heirloom variety dates all the way back to the 1800s. So very, very cool. But wait, there's more. Here's something I've never grown, but here's my thinking on this. With supply chain issues, I'm thinking, I could be wrong because I've never eaten this before, banana melon. So this has a banana flavor. And so I'm thinking this would be good in smoothies, right? Like maybe freeze these and it says the flesh ripens to a yellowish green hue and emits a pleasant banana smell. So does it taste like? Vines produce 3 to 6 fruits per plant. Shelf life around 1.5 weeks longer than its more popular melons. But the skin being so thin on these melons, most of the melon can be consumed rather than tossed. Also great for beginners since the vine grows rather fast, doesn't take up as much space. Anyway, so I'm assuming these also taste like banana. That was what I was getting to. So if you wanted like a tropical like smoothie or something that maybe some frozen melon blended up would be good.
After doing a quick Google search, this is something that I found. It says that there is a slight banana flavor, but it mostly tastes like a mild cantaloupe. I investigated a little further, and melons are great for freezing. Just don't expect the texture to be the same when they thaw, but they're perfect for smoothies.
I don't know. Tell me, have you ever had a banana melon? Does it taste like banana? Is it something you could freeze and put in smoothies later? Then here's this Delice de la Table Melon. I'm probably said that really dumb. Let's see. This says enchanting heirloom is uncommon in North America, but a staple in France. Beautiful ribbed exterior is an extremely decorative addition to the garden. Inside, the orange flesh is juicy and sweet. The perfect addition to a summer fruit salad. That just sounded really good. Also, the Minnesota midget melon. These are supposed to be like cantaloupes, but personal sized. Can also be trellised as well. Okay, now I bought 2 bags of Kentucky Wonder beans. I would really, really like to grow vertically with the beans next year because that would give me space for more things. So that is what that is for. I have other ones, so this is just to add to my whole bean collection. Here is a radish I have never had before. This is a China rose radish. And I also got more of these, again, from the Homestead collection. These are sparkler white tip radishes. Y'all, I am really excited about these seeds. If you have watched, Wartime Kitchen and Garden is emulating what life in the kitchen would have looked like during World War II. And this is in Great Britain, and it is during the time when things are starting to be rationed. What's cool is the first couple of episodes are showing how people are pulling up flower bushes and they're putting in vegetable gardens. And then later in the series, you see how rationing affects a lot of the recipes. And this cook, this wonderful lady, is showing how vegetables were being used to sweeten cakes and things like that. So instead of using sugar, she would use carrots or beets to make things sweeter.
Carrot basically was used a lot in the wartime as a sweetening agent, so we've cut down the sugar to 1 ounce, and so we're going to put in 2 ounces of margarine and the 1 ounce of sugar which we've got ready.
You go and you buy sugar, unless it says cane sugar, you are most likely getting GMO beet sugar. Again, that is if it doesn't say differently, if you're getting granulated sugar, that's probably what it is. Anyway, so what I am going to do, I bought 4 packages of sugar beets because I want to try to make sugar out of these beets. And what's beautiful is these are non-GMO seeds. Okay, so grab you some sugar beets. These get very large. It says sugar beets are a natural source of sugar. This variety, very similar to the popular types with sugar companies today, minus the GMO aspect. This variety grows up to 1 foot long and can weigh from 3 to 5 pounds a piece, frost tolerant. So I want to learn how to turn these sugar beets into sugar. So if this is something that you want to do with me, go to MIGardener.com to his seed store, look up beets. If he is sold out, join the wait list. As soon as they get back in stock, you will get an email letting you know that they are back in stock. Don't forget to use my code TCW10 to save 10% on your order. I do know that they will be restocking with the 2023 seeds in November, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, provider beans. This is a bush bean. I don't want to be pigeonholed into just growing one kind of bean. I know I want to grow vertically, but that doesn't mean that I can't put these in containers, in the GreenStalk, in a raised bed. I got some more of those. Here's another beet I got some bull's blood beets. I'm the only one that likes beets, but they're good for you. You can eat the tops, you can eat the bulbs. I love beets. Okay, flowers. I only got 2 kinds. I got the Sun Gold tall sunflower. They're so pretty. And then my favorite zinnia, the candy stripe zinnia. I got more of those. And then last but not least, I also got a couple of bags of cover crops. Now, I've never done this before, but it looks like how you do this is once the after the last frost date is passed, you plant these. Then before it goes to seed, you turn it under, and then it's supposed to amend your soil naturally. So anyway, we might give that a try. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do it this year, if we do it next year. I also was one of the lucky ones that was able to order some garlic before he sold out. But again, go onto his website. If you missed the garlic, go to the website, sign up for all of the waiting lists with the garlic. And he said once they have processed the orders, if they have any left, they will recount and restock. But, you know, it's one of those things where if you miss it, you miss it. He is trying to see if he can get more, but of course that is not guaranteed. So yeah, and again, you can still use my code at checkout when they do get back in stock, and that will save you 10%. Okay, so I have one more thing I want to share with you guys. I am super excited about this. A wonderful young lady sent me this, they're called seed pots, Orta. I'm probably saying that wrong. But she watches the channel. Hi, Ann. And she is an entrepreneur that lives in California, and she makes these beautiful terracotta seed starting kits and or microgreen. They can be used for either, and they are self-watering, and they are just gorgeous. Wait till you see this. Look at this. Is this not absolutely gorgeous? So I am going to put this above my sink. This is where you put the water. It's got a cute little cork in it. You see it's got some holes. You know how terracotta kind of sweats, so it wicks up the moisture that you put down here. And so it is a self-watering microgreen system, and I am just absolutely infatuated with this. I will put the link to this down below. Also with this microgreen kit, she sent me some microgreen seeds. So there's some beets, there is some tatsoi. We've got, she sent me several seeds here. There's more tatsoi, there's more beets, some arugula, which is a wonderful bitter green for your gut. There's more arugula, some radish. There's a couple of seeds of the radishes. And there's another tatsoi. And then, I need to get this started ASAP. Then with this, she sent me this cute and beautifully designed card, how to grow microgreens. And it shows you on the back how to use the self-watering terracotta planter. And it's got the instructions, super cute. And then if you want to use it for propagating, shows you how you can use it to start herbs from cuttings. Here is one. Oh, this is how to save seeds, which is wonderful. Let's see, this one is how to start tomatoes from seeds, and again, showing how to use the self-watering terracotta planter for that. And then here's how to start succulents, which I had a succulent, then it died. Also, she sends these little peat pots to start, to do your microgreens in. So you just, look, they look little discs. You get them wet and they expand. So yeah, pretty awesome. It says you can use for spring germination and a microgreen kit when you're inside and you can't grow things outside. It's a really great way to get healthy greens for your family when it's too cold to plant outside. So anyway, like I said, I will leave the link to this down below. She has different ones. Some of them are like, I don't know if you can see this one in the postcard, has like the different sections in it. It's very beautiful, made in the USA, family owned and run. Really cool. Packaging is really nice too. I'm gonna have my links, my discount code, and the link to the self-watering microgreen kit down there. So be sure to check out both of these. Are USA owned and ran, and both owned by wonderful people. So anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless you all, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.